Howdy cowdies, Happy New Year and all the rest of it. Hope you had a good Christmas. Hope Santa brought you what you wanted, but not everything, because then you won't want to buy anything from us this week. Yeah, it's the weekly walkabout time at the Collector. We've got a damn good auction this week. First one back for the year, Australiana and Decorative Arts. They've got some great stuff. Really nice World War One Australian light horse regiment belt there. Nice little sort of trench art map of Australia with all the details on it. Nice little belt buckle as well. What else have we got? Some lovely bits of gold. Really nice little perfume bottle or vial. It's a really interesting World War One photograph of a bunch of sort of dead bodies sort of being buried or something like that. Pretty sort of morbid. But really pretty amazing thing. Medals over the back, World War One and World War Two. Stopwatches, nice little sterling silver sugar and creamer set. These are all Franklin Mint Kings and Queens of England collection. These are all sterling silver gold plated. What else have we got? Interesting little Anzac medallion there from 1915 in its case. All nice jewellery. Cased Papua New Guinea proof coin sets. More silver. Esso handy old tins of ripper. And the big boomerang's a cracker as well. Looks to be, I think Aaron was calling it a killer boomerang before. But he might have just been using that term because he wanted to go and sort of kill somebody. He's a bit like that sometimes. What else have we got? This remote control boat's bloody nuts. Petrol motor in it. Crazy big exhaust out the back. It's got an old Futaba hand controller there to go with it. Plus extra ones in here and extra motors and all that sort of gear. Got some great surfboards this week. We almost just lost one of them then. Can't remember the brand of this one. Wavelength or something like that maybe. This is a great little Warren Partington one at the top here. There you go. It's in really good condition. Just a little single fin job, but it's quite small for a child, I'd be thinking. It's in really good nick. Great little bit. Some nice sort of Sanya deco prints. Reproduction Featherstone stool. We've got some nice paintings and stuff this week. Pottery. Advertising sort of rulers. There you go. An oil mud calculator. First with oil muds. There you go. I wonder who was second. Some nice pre-decimal Australian mint stamps. More sort of motoring gear. Tins. RACV badge. Little Austin A40 service manual. Little daggers and a little bronze sort of implement. Sort of blokey gear, tools, fishing reels, art glass. Group lots of boxes of gear and linen and pictures and prints. Nice little white painted sort of arts and craftsy little bedside. It's an interesting sort of scrap album all on Gilby's Gin. Used to be down in good old Moorabbin. Amazing box of old surf stickers, all brand new. Heaps of Barlin ones. The Brothers Nielsen. So we got Honey Surf Wax, Rip Curl, nice old Billabong one there. Some cool clothes, jackets, amazing 70s polyester shirt. And also we got sort of oriental gowns, rock and roll shirts. We've got sort of heavy metal shirts, bowling shirts, punky sort of stuff, the Descendants and other gear, basketball, heavy metal bogan stuff. There's a bit of King Parrot. Great Australian sort of grindcore band. If you haven't seen the film clip for the song Shit on the Liver, it's worth seeing. And these are cool as these, some punk shirts. Pretty amazing poncho and a dress as well. Chairs, here's some surfboards, bobbin earrings at the top, which is I think Warren Partington's first brand that he was shaping for. There's another bobbin earring on the right hand side. The green one in the middle is a twin fin. But it looks to have been sort of repainted over the top with green house paint. Kind of like that one. Not easy being green. Bottles of wine and stuff, tins. Another bit surfboard at the top is another Warren Partington. What's that one? A single fin. Boxes of sort of tools and blokey gear. Good pair of Interdon speakers. It's another funny little surfboard. It's a bit sort of fat in the middle. I think this one's a little knee board actually. There you go, Warren, the SLM. So once again by Warren Partington. Little twin fin job. It's got down the bottom there, Skip Easton as well. Little bench is kind of cool. What else have we got? Auto trolleys, chairs. This looks like an old, I think it's a Barlin thruster. Yep, Barlin surfboard. It's missing one of the fins. Some plants. The organ, nice, bloody nice piano, sort of electric piano. It's a ripper. What else have we got? More surfboards I'll show you. It's down the back. Trigger Brothers. He's pretty cool. He looks like a single fin. So this is the Warren Cornish. There you go. P.O. Box 171 Byron Bay. Another nice big sort of single fin as well. Strapper. I can't tell you what that one is. Big hot rod Bombora. Looks like a big windsurfer. So we've got Mongoose BMXs. Another Warren Partington single fin surfboard. Stereo gear trunks. Ben Cousins and some other signed sort of sporting gear. Guitars, keyboards, coffee machines and stuff. Another old, sort of looks like an old Warren Partington one as well, a green one. This is pretty amazing, the Featherston rocking chair. It's in great original condition, all original upholstery and everything. Lovely pair of the Martinelli style lamps. They swivel like almost sort of, I think 360 degrees or something like that. They swivel a fair bit. The base swivels and the top swivels. Very cool. Little Barsoni lamp, but she has had her head off. You can see a little bit of sort of damage around her neck there. It's been glued back on. And also we've got another Warren Partington. Two of them here, both with really nice sort of hand-painted graphics. Sunset there and the dolphins and the orcas as well. They're both in average condition, but they're nice things. What else have we got? Nice early Trigger Brothers thing, but it looks to have been sort of chomped by a shark down in the bottom corner. Happens to the best of us. Nielsen Brothers, or Brothers Nielsen one's a ripper there. I think that's a thruster, isn't it? Yep, that's in pretty damn good condition as well. This thing's pretty crazy. It's early Rip Curl single fin. There you go, it's got the original label, 5 Boston Road, Torquay, phone number 252. And right down the bottom as well, it's got number 66 and the name Robert. So we do believe it's the 66th board that Rip Curl ever made. I know who Robert is though. More Wave Torque, Channel Islands thruster is a pretty cool thing. Looks to be sort of 1980s, 90s. This is nice, again, another nice Warren Partington there with the nice graphics on it. So we've got some of these have got nice graphics on the back as well, actually. Big Atlantis Malibu, which is pretty cactus, but kind of looks cool. What's this thing? Beach Crew, the Raw, Greg Brown. Really nice sort of 1980s, 90s thruster. This is pretty cool as well with all the graphics up the front, up the bottom of it there as well. There's no names or anything on the big red one, but he's a ripper. Like this, great little sort of fold-up bike. There you go, it's got the original tool thing on the back and everything. Pack rack, cracker of a bit. Another nice little Featherston design chair made by Rambler with the wing back. Some great paintings this week. European School by H. Rodeck. And a lovely big gilt frame on it, which is lovely. Nice little normal bull. This will be a little oil painting on tin. She's Ronald Elliott Bull's father. Don't see much of her stuff. This is a nice example. Got two more Anne James little pastels. Kids book illustrator. I kind of like these. There's a couple of these by Lionel Hinwood, who's a South African painter. These are really nice sort of geometric studies, both signed and dated 1980. There's another one by him over the back as well here, which is dated 81. Arnold Shaw is an absolute cracker in the studio. He was a teacher at the Bell School, so he was teaching all the sort of modern art in Melbourne, 1930s, 40s with George Bell. This is an unusual example of his work. It needs a new frame. Good thing. Overlooked painter. He should sell for a lot more than what he does. Got three nice Anne Hall pastels, all nudes, all signed and dated 66, 77. Little Pro Heart there's a ripper. It's 1974. This is my favourite bit of the sale this week. Little Cumbro, Janet Agnes, Cumbro Stewart oil painting. It'll be a little sort of scene in France, but geez, it's nice. Little George Hyde Pownell of Queen Street in Melbourne in the 1930s, or actually in 1930, it's dated. Carlisle Jackson's a cracker as well. Little Doc, Spencer Street, Melbourne. Best Carlisle Jackson I reckon I've ever seen, and I've probably seen 200 of the bloody things. Alright, what else have we got? Some nice little Aboriginal stuff. These are interesting little preliminary studies by A.W. Strutt, Australian colonial artist. Two nice big graffiti pieces by Frank Mincone. They're signed and dated 2005 on the back. What else have we got? Carnival Glass, Australian School, Nat Young Surf Design, There you go, off the top of a surfboard. Australian pottery. Nice Australian school oil. More carnival glass. Some interesting postcards in this album. Rhino's pretty cool with some other bits. Here's Ace the biscuit jar. Nice little collection of poker work. Raymond Horsfield watercolour. Retro Japanese. Look at the cowboy boots, huh? Cowskin cowboy boots. Some nice arts and crafts, copper and brass. Daffy Duck, Dyson pottery. Stamps. Trains. Some interesting military gear and other train stuff. What else have we got? Nice mirror actually. Little Australian school oil's pretty interesting. Nice big Sharp Brothers demijohn. 1977 Thor mirror. Aboriginal carved wooden figure. Good lots of china. Some more little Tiwi Island figures. This is pretty cool. The Shell blue pennant household kerosene refilling bottle. Glassware. Australian pottery. More carnival. More pottery. I like this little Japanese 1930s little biscuit jar. Some Beatles records, Nicholas Heiderreich Australian pottery. Carved wooden and bone things. A little figure, the little bone one there of the female nude's really cute. What else have we got? Some nice stuff in the end cabinet. Whomping big Fowlerware vase down the bottom. Big Native American Indian vase as well. Really cool, the new slipper bedpan. The text on the back's really worth reading. It's pretty cool. Billy Stockman Aboriginal oil paintings, good thing. Royal Worcester, bit interesting from the 1970s. Nice collection of Victorian glass. Some nice Scandinavian glass. Japanese Memphis style tea set. Little sort of, what is it, Sir Arthur Bennett I think. Deco tea set. Remude, signed art glass. Australian pottery, Bretby Amphora. Little McLaren owl, he's got a chip but he's still cool. A little Sylvia Halpern cup. This is nice, this English Prattware. It's about sort of, what, 1860, 1880 or something, guys? It's a nice big lot. I like that sort of stuff with the classical sort of Greek scenes on it. And we've got a Bosley squirrel. And a nice old jar of Nestle's. A couple of more Barsoni lamps. The bird specimens are pretty amazing. And these are pretty amazing as well. The sort of beadwork made by a prisoner of war, World War I prisoner of war. This is sort of typical stuff of what they were doing. Another nice big Hoadley's jar. I reckon we'll get that lamp over in the corner though and that'll make a difference. Yeah, it looks better. Some flying birds, carnival glass, nice bit of Carltonware. Old books interesting, really nice little green Bakelite Philips radio. He's in great condition, couldn't see any cracks or anything. Brownie Downing, another interesting little bust. Some nice bits of china. Adams over the back. Some more interesting bits. Circa World War I sort of craft items. Melrose, sterling silver plate over the back there of the University of Melbourne, designed by Kenneth Jack. Some nice bit of Victorian glass. These are Martin Boyd bookends. Hatton Beck vase over the back. Nice little Belique jug. What else have we got? Remude. The nice big Diana Watson Matilda jug. A couple of nice bits of art glass. This is interesting as well. Presented by Honourable J.G.R. MacDonald, Premier of Victoria, to Miss Mary Dunn. For Best Lady Debater. There you go. I'm leaving that. I could have taken that and run, but I chose to leave that, and you guys should be thankful. Diana Jugscute, Melrose, Moorcroft, John Campbell, Remude, New Zealand art glass, the goblet over the back, signed, but I just can't remember who did it. Nice pair of English vases as well. Sort of either side of the lovely bit of Winton, I'd say that is. Another nice little bit of Moorcroft. Remude, a little Hatton Beck, Koala, Kookaburra. Koala, Jesus, I have had 2 weeks off. Hand-painted vase there, marked to the base New Tone. We're attributed it to Daisy Merton, but she wasn't the only one painting there. Another nice bit of carnival glass. This little bit of silver plate is lovely. Really like that little thing. And right at the back there is a Michael Mazzaros bronze plaque from 1974. There you go. You know me, I could keep rambling and talking shit for the next half an hour, but that'll do. Hopefully you saw something you liked. Hopefully we see you on Thursday night. It's going to be a bloody good sale. See you around like an oblong.